know that I go flip mode when I bust the rhymes. Man's on a different thing, man, I told him 100 times. I did a bunch of crimes, and none of them were done for the vine. So you can take that bullshit and stick that where the sun don't shine. The summer's up, it's about to get real cold. Late nights in the studio with the bros.
Welcome back to the MVH podcast. Money buys happiness.
And money does buy happiness.
Holy fuck. Guys, listen.
Just checking everyone's audio there, just making sure it's good, you know?
No, because everyone says we yell. Do we yell? Dean, is it louder when we go at it?
Yeah, but we're Italian.
Yeah, it's facts. That's facts.
But babe, I'm Italian.
Listen, guys, like we used to do a lot of these just host episodes. Me and Ernesto kind of just talking about current events, things that are happening. We try our best to get canceled on these episodes. So this may be your first one. If you're new to the channel, new to the pod, yeah, we just talk shit. There's a lot of shit going on in the world, a lot of things that need to get discussed. And for some reason, we think that our opinion needs to be out there. So because we think that, we're going to put it out there and see what happens. I know what's going to happen already.
What's going to happen?
People are going to agree. That's it. Because we just come with the straight facts, really. It's not really like, at this point, it's not really opinionated. It's just facts.
Hold on, let me ask you one question though.
Okay.
Do you consider yourself a top G?
No, I'm listen, like when it comes to like holy fuck. When it comes to high value mans, I'm a fucking high value man them.
Yeah?
I'm high as fuck. I'm a high value man too.
And what makes you a high value man?
I'm loaded.
Okay.
I'll punch you out if I have to.
Okay.
And I don't need help from anybody. I do
Sounds
things
pretty
myself.
Good. Sounds pretty good to me.
Those are the three things, right?
Sounds pretty good to me. Listen.
Are you a high value man? Would you consider yourself top G?
Of course.
Yeah?
And comment below and agree with me.
Holy
I consider
shit.
myself a top G, but I would say I considered myself a top G before Andrew Tate told people that they were top Gs or how to be a top G. I already consider myself a top G. So
no, but we were top Guidos. That's why.
take the
top
G.
Ginos.
Take the G from Guido.
That's what I'm saying.
You're a top G.
Top Gino.
So been a top G.
Yeah, bear
you know
top
what I mean?
G. Okay.
Listen.
What's
let me dive right into it.
Dive right in. Let's get right into this.
Listen, so what happens? Okay? Andrew Tate, gone. What they do? IG gone? YouTube gone.
IG, Facebook gone.
TikTok?
YouTube. They said they're starting.
He doesn't
to
have
remove,
TikTok.
He doesn't have TikTok. He only had IG and Facebook, and only had Facebook because of IG, from my
So
understanding.
how did he get removed off YouTube?
No, like from my understanding, Dean, you may know better, but they're like removing content with him in it. Is that what it was? Or
Yeah,
they're going to start doing that. I don't know.
still seen a bunch of it on
Yeah.
TikTok, less because there's probably millions of videos.
Bro,
of
there's literally no.
But yeah,
there's-
he never had his own account, right?
Yeah.
So they're gonna have to like go through and use the thing. There.
I seen somebody post something. There's like over 11 billion pieces of content
What?
with Andrew Tate on TikTok.
No.
11 billion.
No,
Yeah,
come
yeah, yeah.
on, billion.
Billion. 11 B. I don't know if B is billion or it's
Damn.
fucking bro, but it's billion.
That's a lot of
And it's a
content.
lot of content.
That's a lot of Bugattis.
It's a lot of, it's 11 Bugattis actually.
So okay, they take him down.
So he's gone, yeah.
They take him down.
He's finished.
And we say, you know what, guys? We don't like what he's saying. Take it down.
No, but it's okay. We don't like what he's saying,
But
like,
who doesn't
I want to
like it?
understand. No, I want to understand, like what he was saying that they didn't like.
Listen.
You know what I'm trying to say?
You know what it is.
No, I
When
don't.
people speak super factuals,
Yeah.
people get mad.
Yeah.
You know, and like people need to stop getting mad at the facts because the facts are gonna be there whether you like it or not. So whether Andrew Tate is actually going out there and saying those things,
Yeah.
people already feel that way.
I agree, but I think the big point is like, if you don't agree, like let's say we're not talking facts and we're talking based on like his viewpoint on life and women and marriage and money and whatever. If you don't like it, just don't watch it. No.
That's like The View. I don't like The View, so I don't watch The View. But I'm not going on my social media every day and saying, bro, cancel The View.
Well, it's because you have a life, right? You have things to do.
Okay, so everyone who's complaining doesn't have a life. Done.
No, yeah.
It's done.
No, 100%. That's pretty
So
much.
get a life.
I know. See, it's not that simple though.
Yeah, but how many people need to
Get
get a life?
a life.
No, but I think
3 steps to getting a life.
I think
Let's hear it.
there's been a massive like an uproar, obviously, of people like trying to like whatever fight back to whatever extent, just kind of like prove a point. And the one thing I keep seeing online is like the comparison to Cardi B. Okay, Cardi B. I don't have to explain who Cardi B is. Everyone knows fucking Cardi B. She's like whatever, bro. And her music is very derogatory. It's played on over the radio. It's in movies, this, that, where children are listening, and which is fine, right? Free market, do what you want. But then there's this video resurfacing. She went live on IG, and she was like, "Y'all don't know the struggle I had to go to, blah blah blah, like all this shit. I had to strip." And then she goes on to be like, I used to tell mans, yeah, you want to fuck me? Come to this hotel room. She's like, then I would drug them and rob them. Bro,
What a struggle.
bro, woo.
Proper setup.
No, but hold on a second. That's a proper setup.
Jesus Christ.
No, but think about this.
Fucking entrepreneur.
So we're looking at somebody who has openly admitted to committing a crime, drugging, and robbery. Admitted it. She did on her own live stream on IG, and people fucking screen recorded it. Thank God. Bro, why is she still up? Like, you see what I'm trying to say?
Because Cardi B, bro.
No, but what the fuck does that mean?
Bro, it's Cardi
Dare
B,
I
bro.
say it's because she's a woman?
Yeah.
What did you just say? What the fuck did you just say, Dean?
Imagine any guy admitted to drugging women
Yeah.
and stopping even there.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
just
imagining,
that.
and those
Just
people are
that.
in jail.
Yeah,
That's what
they're
I'm
in jail.
imagining. They're
Yeah,
just in jail.
Well, as they should be, but like,
No
it
shit.
doesn't mean as a woman you should be able to drug a guy and just openly talk about it. Like, there's no repercussions for that at all.
She was trying to make people feel sorry for her.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you don't know what I had to go through.
I had to drug so many men and steal so much money.
Like, okay, listen, I truthfully, whatever, like, I don't have the time to really care about what Cardi B and this and that. I'm just bringing it back to the point of, like, you have somebody who's openly committed to crimes, multiple crimes, and is in my opinion, which I think a lot of people would agree with, putting out a pretty negative message to children: sleep around, fuck whoever you want, show your tits, shake your ass, this and that, whatever, and you do what you want. But, like, you know what? That's where, like, people can be like, yeah, I don't like Cardi B, I don't like her music or whatever, and so I don't follow her, I don't listen to her music and whatever, and there you go. So, like, she's there, and if you want to listen and watch, you listen and watch, and then if you don't, you don't, right?
Yeah. It's just an element of self-control. That's the thing.
That's
it's
the point, yeah.
It's like, oh my God, I can't take it anymore. Like, all his videos are watching me. Yeah. And, like, I can't do it. He's everywhere. It's like, yo, like, do you, like, not have, first of all, a life, like we said, and second of all, any self-control to be like, I'm just not going to watch that. That pisses me off. CNN pisses me off. I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah, but I think what's cheesing people is that
People are watching.
But he's everywhere. He's so all over the internet, and listen, I'm sure there's an element of, like, he's beating the algorithm in some way, but the other aspect of it is people agree.
But that guy took
massive amount. No, but yes,
he took it for a ride.
he took the algorithm for
That algorithm didn't even know.
Dude.
It wasn't even ready for Andrew Tate when it came.
like.
Yeah, that
then
doesn't happen. Like, you can't just cheat it. People have to actually fuck with your shit for that to.
Well,
Yeah.
I think there's a
Right.
mixture. I think he just has, like, it's with his shit. He had a fucking army of minions just posting his shit. So obviously that boosted it. But then, yeah, the thing is, people agreed with it. So it's like, it's everywhere because people agree.
You know what I'm still seeing, actually? It's not his face. It's not him talking. I'm seeing a lot of, like, TikToks where it's like a girl saying something stupid, like another girl asking her, like, oh, if a guy only made $50,000 a year, would you date him? And she's like, oh, God, he wouldn't even be able to pay for my ring. And then, boom, cuts in another dude like, see, this is why Andrew Tate was right.
Yeah, but
It's like,
that's,
yeah, what the fuck?
but this is the point, right? And so it's just like, I don't get it. Whatever. I put up a post on IG, and I got into a couple debates about it. And ultimately, like, I do have to agree with that. At the end of the day, it's a free market, right? And Instagram is a private company, therefore they can do what they want, right? Now, the argument and the rebuttal to that is, if you're receiving subsidies from the government, then are you a fully private company?
No, you're not.
Right?
No.
If you're receiving money from the government, essentially now you have to adhere to, and this is my opinion, which
Yeah.
I
No, but
believe it
that's-
should
that's
be
what's-
this way.
that's what's happening.
If you're receiving money from the government, no, that part is real.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if you're receiving money from the government in a form of subsidies, grants, or whatever, bro, you should have to adhere to the Constitution to some extent, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Money
It's just-
talks, bro. Money talks.
It's tough because I do also believe in the free market. Like, just because your business blows up and becomes super influential doesn't mean the government gets to make decisions for you and how you run it.
Well, where do you
So-
draw the line? Like tax breaks and shit like that every business almost gets. You know what I mean? Like, imagine if you guys wrote off some stuff on your taxes, therefore you got to adhere to the fucking try
Okay,
to
but
right.
hold on. Writing some things off on taxes and fucking Mark Zuckerberg fucking getting analed by the government or whatever. It's like, You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's a Jesus
lot of
Christ.
anal
We're,
fucking
we're done. This
No, but
episode's
what I
already
want to
done.
touch upon there is
Jesus
a
Christ.
special. Listen, when it comes to Andrew Tate,
Yeah.
I just want to like
Top G.
the top G.
Top G.
You know, everyone coming out. There's a lot of people coming out and saying, "Yo, like this is the guy who you want to teach your young boy how to live in this world."
Gotta
Blah
be
blah
a
blah.
man, yeah.
And with all due respect, okay, I've looked at some of the teachers in schools that are teaching kids.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, yeah. That's all you gotta say.
I'm not gonna go on.
Yeah.
Because I looked at some of them and then I looked at Andrew Tate and Andrew Tate didn't look so bad.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's bad.
Yeah.
Okay? So they just pick on a guy and that's it, bro. But the censorship has to stop. Because all these people are pro censorship. Yeah, get him out, get him out, get him out. Until it's time that you're censored.
Yeah.
And then what happens?
Yeah.
Who are you gonna cry to?
Yeah.
Your Twitter? Keep tweeting.
Listen, I think, look.
Come on, bro.
I think obviously.
And then Western, bro. Fuck Western, bro.
Okay, hold on.
Fuck
Well,
Western.
hold on.
No. Fuck
No, but
Western.
Western. He's speaking about Western University.
Western University
which is
here in London,
which is
Ontario.
London, Ontario. Yeah.
Just a bunch of fucking dust bags.
Yeah, but they did the research. So Western. Okay, fuck. Okay, let me go into it in a second. Let me go back to Andrew Tate quickly, and then I'll go to Western.
Okay, go to Andrew Tate.
Like, okay, the guy. When you talk that much on the internet, people are eventually going to be able to find you saying something that maybe you didn't really mean, or maybe could be taken differently than the way you were trying to say it. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? They can find a way to like finesse what you were saying to make it look like you were trying to say something completely different. Of course. And that guy's living over the last 3 to 4 months, probably more, but that I've seen him at least, has just been talking on podcasts and live streams. Of course, at some point when you talk that much, you may say something that's kind of wacky, okay?
Yeah.
That's just the reality of it, right? But at the same time, if you've actually taken time to watch, let's say, even just one podcast that he's been on, like a full run-through podcast that he's been on, like, you can tell when the guy's being serious, when he's making a joke, and then when there's a little bit of both.
Well, that's the other thing. There's two things going on here. He's got an opinion that's not very popular with 2022 and all the, purple-haired freaks, but also he's exaggerating the opinion as a joke almost. You know what I mean?
Like, gets him more clicks. Like he's gonna do that.
Yeah, it's like a joke. Like I would never date a girl who's ever had sex before or some shit like that. Whatever.
yeah.
Some of the
That's
crazy shit he
that's
said.
such good
Obviously,
clickbait.
it's a fucking joke.
Which
It's
he's obviously doesn't actually think that.
Yeah.
Yo, but hold on for a sec, because a guy can actually think that and it's okay.
No.
But he's exaggerating.
He's allowed to. I'm saying, don't tell me this guy's never had sex with a girl who has never had one
only
kill.
virgins.
No,
Yeah.
like,
100%.
No,
But I'm
he's
saying
exaggerating it, but you're allowed to think that.
But
yeah,
him saying he
100%.
prefers that, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, then that's gonna segue into.
But how?
That's
If you-
gonna segue.
Bro,
if
don't
someone-
slut shame, eh?
If someone comes to me and they say, "Bro, I prefer a guy who's 6 feet tall,
Yeah,
and I prefer a girl who hasn't slept with anyone,"
yeah, that's fine.
what's the difference?
Well, here's the thing, right? So that segues into the next point of like, over the last, I don't know, I keep saying 3 to 5 years. We'll use that as the time frame. Like, dudes haven't been allowed to have a preference in what kind of women they're looking for. Like, it's like, bro, if the fucking broad's 300 pounds, fucking one eye on her forehead,
Solid.
stupid, like she has a fucking IQ of a fish.
This guy said one eye on her forehead.
I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, and she's fucking stupid, like she's fucking really dumb. Like, you have to like her. Like, you know what I mean? You can't say like, oh, I don't prefer
No,
that.
I will say I do not
If you
prefer
say,
that.
yo, I like my girl fit,
Yeah.
fucking whatever.
But I will
like,
literally say that though.
I know, but like, this is the point, is that like, it now it's opening up. But before you couldn't say that. Even the whole thing you're just saying, like, where, bro, you prefer to be with a woman who's more innocent, who hasn't had as many kills, she doesn't have as many her body
No,
count's
but
lower.
innocence comes in many forms.
Yeah, but okay, but I'm speaking directly from
Kills.
a sexual standpoint.
Okay,
Yeah, like
kill.
how many people you've slept with.
Yeah, well, kills.
Yeah, how many kills you have. Like, bro, I want my girl to have no kills, dude.
Yeah, well,
That's
yeah.
the most that's what I want.
Well, yeah, this is what I'm saying. So when he says things, there's actually truth to them. And like, it's not just like a new truth that it's like, oh, a guy just learned it and he's like, now he's implementing it into his like it's been happening.
Yeah, but
see
you
what I'm
know
saying?
the
Like,
problem
when
is?
he says, oh, if I'm the man,
Yeah.
and I go to work
Yeah.
all day and I make all the money and I support everything,
Yeah.
chances are you're gonna get away with more than the person who's not doing that.
Yeah.
That's been happening forever.
Okay. So now
That's been happening forever.
But you
Yeah,
know
of
what? You know
course.
what?
I'm sorry,
Everyone's-
that's been happening. If you, if you go back to the 1900s, bro.
yeah.
Bro, whatever. You go back.
Yeah.
Go to the 1920s in Italia, bro. Okay? If
Yeah.
the guy was working all day
Yeah.
with the horses, with the cows, this, that,
Yeah.
and he wants to come home and get fucking sauced,
Yeah. He was doing it.
he's gonna get fucking sauced.
Yeah.
And what does that mean? That means that he was allowed to do something because he's bringing more to the table.
Yeah.
It's been happening forever.
Yeah. Well, no, like, listen, like, obviously,
It's just what it is.
Well, okay. I want to go.
But he says it in terms of sex. He's saying, okay, if I do all this, I get to fuck whoever I want.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
so
that's
maybe-
an exaggerate. I think in his real life, cameras are all off, microphones off. Probably 30-40% of what he says is like exaggeration for clicks and
Yeah.
TikToks and you to get mad and
Yes.
comment on his shit and argue in the comments
Yeah.
and everything. For
But
sure.
I think hold on, going back to the thing where he says like high value men look for innocence, right? A girl who hasn't been flown out to Dubai 20 times and doesn't have, hasn't fucked 20 guys, whatever. I think women are so fucking upset about that because they've been led to believe the opposite for the last 5 years.
'Cause you're listening to
you
Cardi
had-
B.
Because you had Cardi B saying, fuck whoever you want, da-da-da. And all of a sudden guys are like, no, like we don't want that.
or they'll fuck you and then they'll never.
Yeah,
marry. Like,
whatever. They'll
you
never
know what I mean?
marry you.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, so that's what I'm saying. The guys are like, no, like, we don't want that. Now these girls are like, well, bro, I can't reverse my kill count. You know what I mean? I can't unfuck dudes.
But here's
so
the
now-
Start
here's
lying.
The
no,
main,
no,
the
but
main,
dude, so now they're like, holy fuck, the guys that I'm looking for to get married to or build a life with, they don't want me. But Cardi B told me that I could do this. Cardi B and
So now you can go fuck
Megan
Cardi
Thee
B. Now you can go
But
smash
this
Cardi B.
But this is the point, right? They've been leading. I believe they've been leading women in the wrong direction.
But bro, that's you gotta be your own person and be able to be aware and educate yourself on things. If you're
of
listening to Cardi B your whole life, and you look up to Cardi B,
Yeah.
and then you're at a position in your life where you're like, "What's happening to my life?"
Yeah, but listen, it's
I'm
not
gonna
even-
say you were listening to Cardi B for 7 years
No,
straight.
but it's like it's even think about the feminist movement. Okay, the feminist movement is like saying your sexuality, you do whatever you want. You want to fuck 20 guys, you want to do
Yeah,
this, you want to
fuck
do that.
everybody.
No.
Yeah.
You could do whatever the fuck you want. Blah 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 blah. And then, first of all, the ones who were creating that movement were girls that had no attention from dudes, who got no love, and they wanted to bring everyone else into the fucking darkness. Bring
Come be
everyone
a
down
loser
with
with
them.
me. Come be a fucking loser
and then,
with me.
And then these poor girls were led astray, and now they're in a position where, like I just said, the guys that they want to lock down, not just fuck, but lock down, are like, babe,
And then-
you fucked every guy I know on King Street, and now I don't want to. Yeah, I'll fuck you, but I don't want to be with you.
Yeah.
and
of
then what
course.
happens to that girl? She settles down.
Yes.
Because it's not happening.
Yeah.
Nothing's around.
Yeah.
Ends up with like some fat dude who makes a little bit too much money to
but,
say no
but,
to.
but here's the thing. Here's the thing I want to say. The whole thing about, okay, if I'm someone that says, bro, the girl I'm looking for, bro, she can't have more than 5 kills.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which you're allowed to say.
Which I'm allowed
bro.
to say. Guess
Yeah.
what? So she can say it too.
Yeah, everyone's allowed a preference.
She could say, like, you could say it too.
Yeah, but even forget like now sexual, like how many kills you have. Like, bro, if you don't want to be with a girl that weighs 300 pounds, then you don't have to.
Bro, did
And
someone,
you don't have
did
to
someone
lie.
try to force you to be with a 300-pounder? I gotta ask you.
What do you mean?
Because no, this is the second time you're bringing up 300 pounds. So I'm just like worried about you
I'm
now.
using.
Are you
no,
being
relax,
pressed?
bro.
Is someone pressing something on you?
I'm using like a visual, something that's visual, like an appearance thing,
As big as you can.
as big as possible.
Okay.
And whatever, that's the first thing I'm saying. But at the end of the day, it's like, or I want a girl that's fucking 5'2". I don't want a girl that's 5'8". Whatever. Like,
Yeah, but then that's when the cancel culture comes in, and it's like, oh, you don't want to date a 300 pound. You're
Yeah.
like a fat
Yeah, but then-
phobic, and like
but then, dude,
you're like
but
you're
then-
like fucking.
But then women are going, and you know how many times I see like these street interviews on TikTok where they're like asking a girl, like, yo, like Dean was just saying about the money, or they'll ask a girl and be like, hey, would you date a guy over who's 5'5"? And bro, like they're like disgusted,
Yeah.
and they say it, and it's like a joke. They laugh about it, but then they wonder why they have all these quote unquote incels, or these dudes who hate women after, because you guys shit on fucking regular dudes. And that drives them to go fucking crazy. And not only do you shit on them and laugh about it, you're actually like applauded for shitting on these guys. Like you're given a round of applause for making a joke about the way a guy looks.
Yeah.
God forbid we did that
Yo, but
about
I
a woman.
honestly love those vids because then the girl just gets fucking blasted in the comments.
I know.
And it's just like she's done,
She's-
bro.
yeah, I know,
You could
I
just
know.
tell, like, just from the comments that you're like, wow, she probably wishes she never even did this.
Yeah, but listen, but it doesn't matter. She's listening to
Yo,
too
it's a
much
cold
Cardi
world.
B.
Yo, and that's the thing. If you're gonna go out there and you're gonna talk shit
Yeah,
and you're gonna get
back
mad
it
at
up.
someone, yo,
Better make sure to back it up.
someone might come after you and be like, yo, well, you said this. I'm gonna say this about you, and you
now
can't
what?
cry.
And now
you
what?
can't cry.
Yeah.
Have you
No
seen
crying.
those? Have you seen those memes? It's like a Tinder like screenshot, and the girl asks the guy like, "Oh, how tall are you?" And then before he answers, he's like, "How much do you weigh?"
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Oh, that's rude." Like, "Oh, look, wait, what the fuck is the difference? How
can't-
tall I am versus how fat you are?"
Yeah, but
Like,
here's the thing. Here's the thing.
can't-
Here's the actual reality of that question, though, Dean. Is that you can fix your weight.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
eat healthy
You can't
and
get
work
taller.
out. You can't grow taller.
No, you can't.
So now, these women are making fun of
It's even
dudes
worse,
on
yeah.
things that they actually cannot change.
Yeah,
And God forbid you're like, babe, you're fat and you're overweight and you're unhealthy.
yeah.
You get blasted, but it's like, bro, you're choosing to be unhealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? No one told you have to be 300 pounds.
That's true.
And listen, don't come at me in the comments saying, oh, but bro, she has a disease. And what's the percentage of fucking people that have a disease that makes them weigh 300 pounds? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's
Very
it's
minuscule.
But
very
they got worse
minuscule.
diseases out there. Trust me, from what I'm seeing.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
worse,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
There's worse, bro. Trust me.
So, I mean, listen, like, ultimately circling back to Tate and that whole thing is
Bro.
like, you know what, whatever. I don't know. I think at this
it just
point,
goes to show again, anytime someone goes out there and the fucking left-wing media doesn't agree with it, they attack them. That's just it.
Yeah.
Like, if you can't see the pattern by now, bro.
yeah. But like I
Fini.
said, the only part for me where I'm like torn is that I do still believe though, like that private businesses can make their own rules. And if they don't want Andrew Tate on there, like they don't have to have him.
Yeah, but
technically.
especially when the private business is getting fucking all this money from everyone else.
Yeah, then that's the argument, and that's where you kind of go back and forth. But
Bro, the mainstream media has lost it. They lost the people.
Yeah.
The way they tell stories, the way they showcase what's happening in the world, they're not doing it for the people anymore. They're doing it for people that fill their pocket. It's obvious now.
so now I want to bounce to Western University in London, Ontario. It's close. If anyone listening,
Yo, I actually thought it was a beauty school. I actually thought before it was a beauty
It's
school.
close to Toronto, Ontario. It's close to Toronto, and yeah. So recently they just announced that if you don't have the booster, you can't attend the school, and and then their whole thing is like we're following like government guidelines or CDC guidelines or whatever. They're following the science, okay?
Yeah.
Whatever. That's what they say.
That's fucked.
2 blocks away at Fanshawe College, 2 blocks away, they're not mandating you have the booster to go. And on their website, it also says we're following the guidelines.
There's no way there's a government mandate that you need a booster.
No.
to be in school.
There's not.
Yeah.
They're saying, one of them saying we're following the recommendation. Western saying we're following recommendations.
Yeah.
And Fanshaw's also saying we're following recommendations, and they're doing 2 different things. So I saw some guy, he starts doing some digging.
This is what I was waiting for.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And so, bro, don't quote me on it. Last year or the year before, Western received $4 or $5 million from the federal government for some project they're doing, whether they're building another building or they're upgrading a facility. I think they're upgrading a facility.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, you take money from the federal government, you now adhere by their rules.
Suck that government dick.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking math, bro.
No, but which is crazy, right? So it's like, but this is like the confusing part of like you have 2 different schools, 2 blocks away that they're both following the guidelines.
Yo, so everybody at Fanshop must be dropping dead. They must be dropping dead.
No, they actually all died.
Yeah, they're all dead now, right?
They died.
They all have
done.
COVID and they're dead.
That's why they don't have any guidelines because they need more students. Now everyone's dead.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, bro. You should be ashamed of yourselves, Western University. You should be ashamed of yourself because we are the last country besides China still spitting fake news. Still spitting fake news. Still, what else? Fear mongering. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, you guys need to get your booster because it's still scary out there.
It's gonna be a
no,
cold
it's not.
winter.
And no, it's not. So, Western, listen to me good. We will remember your name after all this. We will remember that you did this. And UFT, I'm not even surprised at UFT. I'll let UFT slide because you are so far left, you're gone. Okay? But Western, you had so many beauties in your alumni.
So many beauties.
So many fucking beauticians, so many rockets came from that school. And then you guys fucking fucking become far left extremists.
Yeah.
And now your future generations will no longer be rockets, no longer be beauties, and you're gonna have a bunch of robots at that school. So congratulations to Western.
You don't think there'll be a couple far left rockets?
No, I never seen one in my life. If you are a far left rocket, please DM me ASAP because we gotta talk. I'm trying to convert as many to far right. Wait, hold on. What's our girl's name?
Yo. Hold on. Shout out at Wake Up with Linda.
Let me read your bio for a second.
Yeah.
please.
No, I think she just changed that. I actually went to go look at it. Yeah.
Okay, change it back.
At Wake Up with Linda. Yo, Jay, make sure we toss in some like clip of her IG.
So Wake Up with Linda. Shout out Shaney.
Yo, Shaney Rich.
Shout out Shaney Rich.
At Shaney Rich will also pop him up.
He's
if you're
doing some
watching.
crazy street interviews, just blasting Biden, promoting Trump. It's like everything I've ever wanted.
Well, no. Actually, he's not really promoting.
No, he's just
Trump.
asking questions.
He's asking questions.
And then
yeah,
the people that are answering are the ones doing the work, right?
promoting or
So
not.
she was in one of his videos, and then I saw her because she said something so nice. I forgot what it was, but it was like, I love you. As soon as she said it, I'm like, I love you. And then I went to her profile, and her bio said, far right Latina. And dude,
that's your kind of thing.
There's nothing more precise that I want in my life than a far right Latina. That is it. So shout out to you. When we're back in Miami, we're gonna come check you out.
Yes.
Keep being far right.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a little
Rich.
shout
Shout out
out.
Shaney Rich too.
And shout out Shaney Rich. Keep doing what you do, bro. It's fucking
he's
jokes.
jokes. No, but like I love seeing those street interviews where it's like these people are just dude, fucking Dean, this guy will go up to people and just be like, what would you say to Joe Biden if he was here right now? And then he just gives, them the
guy's
mic.
just like fuck you.
No, it's he's good. Shout out Shaney.
The ones that
He's
he
doing
actually
his
goes
thing.
up to girls that he's just like, would you date me? And then they're just like, they look up and down. They're like, no. And he's like, oh, but I have a meta card. It's fucking hilarious. But yeah, anyways, listen, the world's going crazy right now, people. All right. We got Western calling the shots here in Canada. If you're from a different country other than Canada, please stay there for your own benefits.
No, I have to say something. About Canada.
And shout out.
I still think Canada is the best country in the world, run by idiots right now. Horrible leadership.
Yeah, but bro, then it doesn't make it the best.
No. Listen, no. Relax.
You know, it doesn't really make it.
No, what are you talking about?
Okay, how about this? I give you a good soccer team. Everything's nice. I give you the worst coach. Is the team good or are they bad? The team's bad, Bello.
No, the team is good. The coach is shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but if the team's losing and they're actually not good,
No, listen.
you can have a stacked team that's
listen.
not doing good. You know that, right?
No, bro, hold on. You can have listen.
No, you know what I'm saying.
You can have the foundation of a good country.
We have the foundation of communism, bro. That's what we have
because
the
of our-
foundation
because of
for.
our leader.
What
though, because of our leader.
foundation, bro?
Okay, hold on. Speaking of that, I want to talk about. I don't know if you guys saw, Biden's talking about canceling $10K worth of student debt in the States.
Yeah.
So if you make under a certain amount of money, they'll cancel like up to $10K worth of your student debt. So I'm like, okay, that's interesting, right? Like, how are they going to do that, right? Because like you can't just erase like people owing you money. It doesn't work. Like the government just doesn't work. There's numbers and there's shit that has to happen. So I do a little more digging, and basically, from my understanding, and if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. I'd like to know. But from my understanding, they're basically just going to raise taxes.
Oh my God.
Okay, so perfect. Raising taxes, amazing. So like people are obviously like now making points online. People are saying things about that, and they're basically going, okay, so you're now gonna make, let's say, as an example, you're gonna make an everyday plumber pay for a lawyer's $10K worth of a lawyer's student debt. Like,
Or just everybody. Fuck the lawyer. Like,
no, but think that actual scenario could be happening.
Yeah.
So an everyday dude who like probably makes just enough, he's probably comfortable. Him and his family are probably comfortable. He's a plumber, maybe the wife has a job too, blah, 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 whatever. And they're comfortable. They make enough money. They can go on one vacation a year. Like, you know what I'm saying? That middle. And all of a sudden you're raising their taxes now. And whether that tax raise is going to make or break them, like whether it does or doesn't, you're making them pay more taxes for potentially to pay off $10K worth of a fucking lawyer's up and coming student lawyer, whoever's articling or whatever, their student debt. Like,
or how about even worse? At least a lawyer has some value or something. Probably not going to happen to a lawyer because they're probably making a fuckload of money immediately.
Yeah.
But how about just like the goof-offs that we know that went to university and school that went for whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
and now they're working at Starbucks, and I'm going to pay their student debt?
yeah.
Thank God we don't have to do that. We're not doing that here. But like that would piss me
Yeah,
right
like
off.
you went to school for like the classic like history major.
Yeah.
Like and now you're just a barista.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy. That's
crazy, bro.
Yeah, keep
4
doing
years.
that. 4 years.
And it's fucked. You know, the most fucked thing about it, I thought you were gonna say it was like it's not like rich people that pay more. When their taxes go up, rich people do not pay more.
Yeah.
Regular people pay more. The people who pay like a regular accountant that goes by the book and everything like that, they don't have an offshore fucking fund and all that kind of shit. So regular
that's the thing.
people.
People don't realize that. So they think, oh, Biden's raising taxes. Oh, great. The rich are going to have to pay more. It's like, no, they're not, bro.
Yeah, they're just going to get out of it.
They're
Or they're
chilling.
going to pay their employees less because the rich people are the people with the businesses that pay the middle class people. So the hilarious thing is, as soon as you said that, I was like, oh, so the people that had the student debt are now going to go to work at their regular jobs to pay more taxes to pay off the student debt that they thought they got taken away from them.
This is the fucking thing. It's it's a vicious cycle of these guys pretending they're doing good shit. And it all just comes back to
It's the
nothing
free money
really
thing.
changed.
There's no free money. There's no free CERB. You can CERB all you fucking want forever. Where does that money come from? They invent it, and who pays for it? The regular fucking people who got to pay $10 for a loaf of bread. And
Joel blows.
yeah. The people who actually pay their taxes like they probably should by the fucking book.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, you fucking shouldn't.
Now we're done.
This is financial advice. This is financial advice.
I'm not an accountant.
This
That's
is
not
not.
financial advice. Pay your fucking taxes. CRA, I pay my taxes.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Full Send Supplements, the industry's cleanest, best tasting supplements. BCAAs, sleeping pills, stamina pills, protein, creatine, the list goes on. Do not miss your chance. MBH15 supplements.co, 15% off any order. Never runs out, baby. Let's get back to this episode. And then you want to talk more about the government?
No.
How about Dr. Fauci resigning?
Oh, why not?
Come on, bro.
It's over now.
Come on.
Dun, dun.
I was saying this the other day. I'm like, there's literally people out there that when that guy went on TV to speak,
Yeah.
they changed the way they lived their life because of what he said.
Yeah.
What happened?
What happened?
Where are you at?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Where are you at? Because now you got to change back.
No,
Change your life back.
The problem is there's an ego, right? So those people who were,
I know.
they're not changing back.
I know. But there's so many things that you got to just say like, wow, that's happening too. Wow, that's happening too. Wow, that's happening too.
but hold on,
I must be so stupid. Wow.
You
That's
got to give some context. Like,
What? Dr. Fauci, the motherfucker that for 2-3 years was
Antonio
lying on
Fauci.
TV the whole time
Every
about
day.
masks, vaccines, China, everything you possibly could,
Yeah.
resigned.
Yeah.
The guy, the pillar in the U.S. during the
For
pandemic,
medical advice. Yeah. Yeah.
he resigned.
You got to get out while you can get away with it.
He
You know
resigned.
what I mean?
So what happens when people usually resign? I don't know. What happens? That means something's not happening that's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because if everything was going good, you'd be chilling.
So, bro,
Yeah.
anybody out there, I don't hear anybody anymore
Yeah.
spitting out the same shit that Dr. Fauci was saying. What happened now? You can't resign.
Yeah.
I know who you are. You can't resign.
Okay, but hold on. Yeah, no, I mean, like,
You can't resign.
And it's not only him, bro.
No, it's everyone. It's gonna be everyone.
Dude, the Italian
oh yeah, he just walked off.
prime minister, the
just did.
Italian guy is gone. England, he's resigning. What's his fucking
Yeah, but
Boris
he's going.
Johnson?
Johnson.
Apparently, he's going to the thing.
To the what?
To go work at the
McDonald's.
World Health Organization.
Oh,
Shut
God.
the
If he goes to work
fuck
for
up.
that fucking group and that
Shut the
organization, that is
Yo,
just,
shut up my fucking guy, Ron DeSantis. We need you on the pod, bro. Dude, he put up, like, bro, first of all, anything he posts, I'm like, this guy is my fucking...
I love you, Ron.
Yo, Ron DeSantis doesn't even know he's my second dad.
He might be my first.
He's my second dad,
Might
dude.
be my first.
Ron DeSantis, legend. He put up a video of him just like at a press conference or something. And he's just like, if there's any laws that try to be passed in the state of Florida that follow communism and the World Economic Forum, they're dead on arrival here in Florida.
That's my guy.
I'm like, let's
See,
fucking
that's the energy.
go. Dead on arrival. Uncle Ron.
Yo.
Zio Ron, dude. And and here's another thing. Now we're talking about my guy, Zio Trump.
Yes.
Uncle Trump. Okay? Nonno Trump, Grandpa Trump.
Yeah.
Bro. So there was this whole big stink that Mar-a-Lago got raided. It was everywhere, bro. FBI raided Mar-a-Lago, bro. They're raided, bro. What are they gonna find? You notice how it went silent? You never heard her think about it again? Because they couldn't find nothing, bro. And then he comes on TV and he goes, "Thank you for kickstarting the 2024 campaign."
Let's go.
Legend.
Let's go.
Legend. But take that in.
Yeah.
It was everywhere, bro. Mar-a-Lago raided. Mar-a-Lago raided. Mar-a-Lago raided. They couldn't find anything. Mainstream media, silence.
They thought they were going to do some damage right before he's starting to get some momentum to
Yeah.
go for the next re-election.
Well, no, because it's time. They're going to start campaigning soon. 2 years at the end of this
Yeah.
year, after they do, I think it's the Senate or whatever's coming up in November. There's a vote coming up where they're trying to take back the House, the Republicans.
Mm-hmm.
And then, bro, if the Republicans take back the House in November, it's November or December, then, bro, like Biden and the Biden government, Biden, isn't actually doing anything. He's being held up by strings, but his administration has no control because the House will be Republican, so nothing will pass. Anything they try to put through won't pass.
Right.
So they're scared of that, and then they're trying to get a smear campaign going. You couldn't even do that.
You can't
Bro, you
beat
guys
him
thought you
at
were gonna
that.
pull up on Trump at Mar-a-Lago and catch this man slipping?
He was just golfing.
He was just golfing. Yo, that man was just
Chilling.
chilling.
He's chilling.
He
He's
didn't
been
give
chilling.
a fuck. He didn't give a fuck. And the crazy thing is, he's like, fuck. I was gonna say unless it's blank, and I won't say the word because then this will actually get taken down. Unless the election is blank, you guys know the word.
Yeah.
He should win.
Wait,
He
what
should win.
elections? What?
You know, we'll actually lose this episode if I say the word, but you know what it is. R-I-G-G-E-D. Find out what it means to me. If it is, but yeah, whatever. He's gonna win, man. Because like, dude, I think even the people who were supporting Biden. I was in New York like maybe a month or two ago, and like, you know, obviously a very blue state, and we're at a comedy show, and the guy's like roasting Biden, right? And I thought like people would be cheesed about it. They're laughing, and then he goes, "No, you know what?" He's like, "Make some noise if you fuck with Biden, if you fuck with Joe Biden," and the place was silent, dude.
It's amazing.
And I had a gay couple next to me and whatever, and
Yeah.
even they were like, "Fuck that guy."
Yeah,
Like,
but bro, how can you
Yeah.
how can you support that guy?
well, you're
He's
not supporting
dead.
him
He's
because
dying.
he doesn't.
Yeah.
No. It may be a fucking like I don't even know what dude. It might have cloned Biden. I don't know, dude, because that
here we
guy is
go.
like,
Oh, here we
he's
go.
barely. No. Relax. I'm
Oh,
making
here
a
we go.
joke. Holy.
Oh yeah, it's a
fuck.
joke. It's a joke.
Or is it? Dun, dun, dun. No. Bro, you guys seen, I think, Dean, did I show you this? I know I showed you this.
What's this?
The cue card. There's a picture of a
Yeah,
cue
yeah.
card where they're like telling Biden, like, walk up to the podium.
Oh my
Put
God.
your
It was like
right,
it was like number 1, walk to the podium. Number 2, do this.
say
Say
hi.
hi.
Number
say
2,
bye.
look to your right. Number 3, look to your left. Number 4, ask this reporter
Yeah.
to speak. Ask, and I'm like, okay.
Then walk this way to leave.
But yo, hold on a second. Like that literally clearly shows that Biden is not in control of anything he's doing. Not even his like basic movements.
Yeah. No,
That's
it's not.
insane.
But
Well,
we
yeah, I
know
mean, when he
that.
is
Look at the
control
guy.
of his basic movements, he fucks them up. He turns around where nobody's there, and he goes to shake a ghost's hand, and he's
No,
like,
but then, yo,
fuck.
shouldn't that wake up people to say, yo, he's not like the guy that has
Not
been
fit for
elected as
office.
president. Bro, fit for office. He's not the one making the decisions.
"No, of course." I
If,
mean,
no. If they have to tell him to walk to the podium,
remember to say hello.
remember this is
That's
supposed to be
fucked, bro.
this is supposed to be the most powerful man in the world, essentially.
Yeah.
Right. Well, fucking
And
done
he-
that
and
guy's
he- and he
runs.
needs to be-
Commander in chief of the world's biggest army.
And so you're like, the guy can't even remember to say hello to walk up to the podium, let alone say hello. So like that should scare people. Anyways, it doesn't. I don't know how, but
Bro, nothing scares people. People are fucking plugged into the matrix, dude. It's
yeah.
done.
The problem is a lot of people,
Done.
they don't even have time to think. They're going to work. They're coming home. They're watching 10 minutes of the news. They're fucking their fat wife, and then they're going back to work the next day. You know what I mean? Like, they don't have the extra time that we have or some other people have where
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
it's not like I
look
gotta-
at this
it's-
fucking guy. Look at these cue cards. They don't know. I bet
Yeah.
you ask 10 people on the street right now in any state, did you see that cue card where button? No,
Yeah,
they
they've
don't
never
know,
even
fucking
seen
know.
it, yeah.
They think it's like,
Yeah.
whatever. It's business as usual. As long as their house isn't on fire and they're not losing their business, they're not really paying attention.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah, yeah.
people, you know?
You know, okay, I want to actually go back for a second to like what we were saying earlier about like the whole preferences and the male and the female. No. I want to tell this story because I have a story to tell about this whole thing. So there was about 2 years ago, we went to Mexico, me and Ernesto. And I put up this story about how like toxic, how like, you know, the whole toxic masculinity thing, and they're shitting on men, and they're trying to like fuck up masculine men and make them fucking pussies, whatever. And I had this one guy hit me up, and for context, because this matters, he's gay, and trying to tell me like, oh, like, no, like toxic masculinity. He's like, whether it's real or not, he's like, you know, we're just making jokes about it. Like, we're just making jokes about straight men. Like, women and gay dudes are just making jokes about straight men. And I'm like, okay, like that's fine. Like, you know, I can take a joke. Like, I'm, you know, whatever. I'll speak for the straight man community. We can take some jokes, no problem. I go, but like, how come like I'm not allowed to make a joke about a gay guy? Like, why can't I make a joke? And remember, when I say a joke, I mean like no malintent, like actually just a funny joke to make someone laugh or whatever. And he's like, well, because we've been oppressed. Like, we've been oppressed for the last 100 years. Like, gay males have been oppressed for the last 100 years. I'm like, okay, but that's fine. I understand that. I go, but like, what are you guys fighting for here? You're fighting for equality, right? He's like, yeah. I'm like, so if you're fighting for equality, that means we're equal. And if we're equal, we should be allowed to do the same things. And if we're allowed to do the same things, and you can make jokes about straight guys, I should be able to make jokes about gay dudes, right? That's the whole thing. And he goes, no, it doesn't matter because straight males have never been oppressed. I'm like, okay, so like,
how about a black straight male then? What about like, what a ridiculous thing to say.
But like, again, now this kind of like the whole point I'm trying to make here is like, there's no, like, I'll speak to that community, the LGBTQ community. At the beginning, I should put a time frame on it. I'll say when I was a kid in the early 2000s, I feel like the fight that the LGBTQ community was fighting for was equality. Was like, yo, we just want to be like seen as normal people and and given the same opportunities and whatever. Mm-hmm. Which I'm totally for. I really don't I couldn't give a flying fuck who you fuck, how you fuck, where you want to fuck, what hole you want to put it in. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't. You know what I mean? But at this point, I'm like, dude, it seems like you guys are going for superiority. You're not just going for equality anymore.
Well, here's the thing, and this isn't about gay people. Any group that feels like they had to fight for their right to be equal to whatever bar they're trying to set. Yeah. Once you get there, you start to miss the like virtue signaling and the feeling of like, you got to be nicer to me because of this, or you got to like, they start to miss that level of like mentally elevating themselves. So once you get to equal, it doesn't stop there. It gets to now you got to make sure that you hire this many people that represent my group at your company. It doesn't matter if they're better or worse than the next fucking person. You got to make sure you represent. Now you got to give us grants. You got to give us extra fucking money. You can't just be equal. You got to give us more. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it always elevates. People get hooked on that like a drug.
It's
you know?
It never ends up staying at equality.
No.
It always becomes, okay, now we're superior to you.
Will you give any group special treatment to try to even out the situation? The problem is they get addicted to the special treatment and they don't want it to end. That's just what it is. Any group.
I just laugh at it because like the attack on the masculine male, it truly makes me laugh because the buildings that we sit in and we do business in, the houses that we live in, the roads that we drive on, the fucking parks that we sit on the weekends and smoke weed and drink wine on with their fucking little blankets out. Who built all that?
The blue-haired people on Queen Street.
Yeah, okay. The fucking masculine men. The reason you have all of this comfort and such an easy life in the Western world, in Canada and the States, is because straight masculine men went to work and busted their fucking asses. And that's why you have this amazing life that you have. So the last fucking group that should be getting shit on is straight men, right? And then people are gonna be like, oh, what? No, you don't think gay men do construction? And it's like, bro, let me go to a job site right now of a fucking, of a condo that's being built right now in downtown Toronto. And if we could somehow see even who's closeted, it's maybe if you're lucky, it's 1% of dudes there who are fucking gay or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? And again, nothing wrong with being gay. You want to be gay? Be gay. As I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? I'm down for everyone to have their own sexual orientation, and that's all good. But at the end of the day, we're shitting on the guys who built the systems and built the fucking roofs over our heads. Like there's no no one wants to show love to the guys who deserve it the most. Like it's crazy. There's no there's no not the word's not accountability. What's the word? There's no appreciation. There's no gratefulness. Everyone's so fucking ungrateful that you can't even open your fucking eyes and see that, yo, you're shitting on the people who fucking built the place you live in, like, and are the reason that you have a roof over your head and a fucking place to live and the bar to go to and get sauced every weekend and the fucking parks to have fun and whatever and do all this shit. It kills me. It fucking kills me, dude. Like I don't get it.
It's spoiled. People are spoiled right now. That's the thing, right? Like they're spoiled. It's like back when those people in those buildings in the CN Tower, all those buildings downtown, all those places that people are getting sauced at, those people were immigrants. They came here. They were working their balls off. Yeah. 4 families living in one fucking house. It's not like nobody does that now, but the kids of those people and the kids of those kids are now the blue-haired freaks yelling that masculine men are a fucking disaster. What's the quote? Hard times create strong men create good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times. So it's a big cycle. The hard times are going to come back when there is no more construction workers because that's too manly of a job, or everybody wants to sit in an office and jerk off and, work from home.
Let's fucking incentivize people doing those jobs.
Because it's going to be a real problem.
Because when we don't have anyone to build the fucking infrastructure, what are we going to do?
Forget about that. How many kids our age, whatever, I'm older than you guys, but how many people like under 40, under 30 can do anything in their apartment or house or whatever without calling somebody? None. That's never happened to me. Even my grandfather, whatever, they would do shit on their own. They would fix something or whatever.
But bro, like guys were doing plumbing. They never learned the trade at all. They're just doing it because they're just fucking masculine men just taking care of business.
Well, you realize, like, what am I going to pay somebody $500 to come and fix this toilet? I'll go to the store. I'll figure it out when I get home. I'll figure it out. Exactly. I'll break out the toolbox. I'll figure it out. If it doesn't leak, we're good.
Yeah.
Today, you pay somebody $500, $600, $700 to put in your toilet. He's there for half an hour, and you feel like you're lucky. You're a spoiled brat, right? Yeah. You don't want to learn anything.
But you know who we incentivize these days? We incentivize fucking, oh, I work from home. My life's so hard. Oh, a 5-day work week? No. I need to work 4 days. 8? You want me to work 8 hours? No, sorry. I only do 3.5. My dog has to go for a walk. I need to take my cat to get a fucking pedicure. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. Yeah. Let's, like, you know what I mean? I hate it. Again, be who you want, do what you want, live the life you want, but stop disrespecting the people that built the fucking infrastructures and built everything that you literally use to live your everyday life and are the reason that you have convenience in your life. That's what I did. That's what I don't like. Be who you want to be. I'm totally open to that. But don't shit on one group of people, because if half the things they were saying about white straight males were said about other groups, it'd be game over. It'd be game over, dude.
Of course, but we know that.
I know, but I'm tired of it, bro. I'm tired of it. And then you have a guy, you have Top G comes around, spits the facts.
Yeah.
And what happens?
But that's what I'm saying. That's why when you look at Canada, you said Canada's the good country. It's like, bro, do you know the kind of population we have here?
I know.
Did you forget about that?
I know.
Like we might have the laziest, most uneducated population in the Western world, dude. I'm not joking.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, here's the thing. No, they're quote unquote educated by a far left university that's indoctrinating them with fucking bro.
Yeah, holy educated. My ass. Yeah. My fucking ass, dude. Educated, bro. Go to school, get an education. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a funny line.
Okay, before we go, I got one more thing I want to talk about.
Oh, we got all the questions too from the people.
Yeah, I want to get one more thing off my chest.
Go off, bro. This is like a therapy session for you.
Yeah, it is. I had a lot of shit. I haven't talked about this stuff in a long time. Even the gender roles in the family unit. We have said this, and you can go back to like early podcasts with me and you talking about this. How like they want to make women work, which now doubles the taxpayer base. And then you remove the mother and father from the child's life for a majority of the day, for a majority of their very important years. You send them to a school where they're indoctrinated by whatever ideologies the school wants to push, or the school board or whatever. And that's how you continue this cycle. But I think that now people are kind of waking up to it. And Andrew Tate, obviously, I keep saying his fucking name, but like the guy made a lot of guys have been saying this, but he just made the biggest splash. Like, bro, let women be women again. Let women do what they like, you know what I mean? Like what their body and biology calls for. Of course, there's going to be the odd woman who is, a little more of a fucking go-getter and she wants to go get be the Google CEO, and that's cool. But yo, shout out the fucking women who want to stay home and take care of the kids. I said that before. I just wanted to say it again. Shout out those women.
She's trying to get on their good side, eh?
No, what do you mean?
Sounds like one of the Tate haters, no?
No, what are you talking about? I'm on his side, and I'm for women. I'm saying I'm the kind of guy who like
trying to get the kills up.
I'm the kind of guy that I want my wife to fucking take care of the kids and instill our values in the kid.
Yeah, of course.
That's what I want, dude.
Yeah. But then you still got to come across the blue-haired teacher that's going to teach your kids.
Yeah,
so.
but then soon I'm going to start
Yeah,
karate
but
chopping.
she's in no danger of having a kid.
What?
The blue-haired freak.
No, but they're going to teach your kid.
That's the problem.
No.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to send my kid to a pod school
There you go. That's a good school.
where
We should
there's
start
5
one.
kids and they all get taught by one teacher. It's like kind of like homeschooling. Anyways, bro, if some far left blue-haired extremist tries to... Bro, you know what a sweet chin music is?
No.
You know what a sweet chin music is?
No, what the fuck is that?
Bro, you guys ever watch WWE?
No.
Raw? SmackDown? Sweet chin music, bro.
is
Shawn
that?
Michaels. It's a
I'm not
special
a wrestler.
move.
Shawn Michaels had a crazy
It's
one.
the kick right to the chin, buddy. The sweet chin music. Dude, if I ever caught anyone trying to tell my kids some weird shit, sweet chin music. I'll go to jail, dude. Sweet, 1, 2, you're done, buddy. Anyways, whatever. That's extreme. So, okay. What do you want? I got everything off my chest. Get the fucking questions going. Let's get the questions going. Everything's off the chest now.
Now you got every female watching can now DM Sorella and say
Here we
thank you
go.
so much.
Yo, I want to stay home.
We love you. We need more men like you. Now you can go do that to Sorella, okay?
I don't
No.
even think that's true, though. I think a lot of them would be afraid publicly to say, like, yeah, I want to be a stay-at-home mom and, like, have the
No,
kids.
they are. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, that's
like
what
they're
he's
trying to
saying.
force them to
Yeah,
like
yeah.
be like boss ass bitches, which is okay for some
I'm
of them,
trying
but some of them don't have to do that.
Listen.
Yeah.
I'm not the guy who needs like 30 wives. I'm trying to help the other my other masculine men, so that other girls would be like, boom, I'm down to be this. I'm trying to spread the word for the mans. I'm not thinking about the women. I'm thinking about both the men and the women. I want to take care of both of them. I want to leave a positive impact. A positive impact on the world. Anyways, okay, go ahead.
All right, we got some questions from our fucking potty people. All our potty people. If you're still listening, make sure you drop a comment.
Yeah.
We got the merch on, kids, by the way.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you're
we
already
didn't
gonna know
even
about
say
this,
that.
but like we got the merch on. Now like you can look as good as us without having to like, do all the things that we do. Just gotta wear the shirt, And if you ever like wake up and you feel like, I gotta make some cash, then you throw on one of these tees and you're pretty much good. But you're gonna see them anyways. But it's question time. It's question time.
Okay.
To all my far right Latinas out there. So we have a question from, that's a cool question, from the Hemp Spot. Our guys at the Hemp Spot, at the Hemp Spot CA, they want to know, what has the growth felt like? That's it. What has the growth felt like?
Holy shit. Are you asking me that question?
Sure.
What has the growth felt like? I don't know. It's the same shit, bro, to be honest. Like, you just have a bigger audience, but we have obviously a bigger audience that's kind of growing every day, which is cool to see. But man, we're just spreading the same message.
Yep.
So now we're just spreading the same message to a bigger group of people, and hopefully that continues to grow. And yeah, like that's pretty.
I think the growth has been well deserved, I will say.
Yeah.
I will also say the growth has been super fulfilling because we get to bring people up around us, and that's sick. That's what's sick.
Yeah.
When you can bring people up around you, people that are your friends, people that are your family, when you can help them win, for me, that's been like the coolest part of the growth.
Yeah, I agree with that. Message is reaching more people, and the people around us are leveling up at the same time. Good
Okay.
question. Thanks, HemSpot.
We got
Appreciate
one
you
more
guys.
from the Hemp Spot. I got a good one, actually.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
This is about making new connections. How do you make your connections? That's number one.
You know, say them all, and then if it's probably the
Number
same.
two, how to make connections in the business. Okay?
Okay.
So
No, what's number 3?
there's just one question. That was
How to make connections.
How to make connections.
How to network.
I mean, obviously, like I would say the first thing is use social media, but don't this is not networking, okay? This is not called connecting with people. Me DMing you that I don't know you and I'm already asking you for something. That's not connecting. If I'm trying to connect with you, I got to message you or reach out to you and give you value right off the bat. No?
Yeah.
I've had a lot of people recently hit me and it's like they're just asking me for something right off the bat. It's like I don't even know who you are.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk to someone that just hits you up and just asks you for something right off the bat?
No. Never. I'll never answer.
Do you?
those.
No, I never.
Yeah. I'll never
It's
answer
like,
those.
but
yeah.
then you look at the people who have messaged us over time that have given us value right off the bat.
Well, dude, we hired an editor for us who literally hit me up and just sent me a link to a Google Drive. He took our episodes and he just chopped up content. And he's like, this is how good I can edit. I'll do the first couple episodes for free and then we can work something out.
Yeah.
And then we're like that's value. Like
Yeah.
that's how you lock in
But
a
value
relationship.
can even be like, it can even be just like complimenting the person. Like, hey, I message Jay and I go, hey, Jay, love your pod. He's already like looking at me in a different light. Whereas if I message him and say, hey, Jay, I want to come on your pod.
Yeah.
That's two different things.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
So-
that's a very simple way, but I would say like depending on the stature of the person, like if they're more like established or not, like yeah, if they're not as established but you still want to make the connection, then you go with like, hey, love what you're doing. Hey, love your clothing line. Hey, love your whatever, right? Like you just a compliment's good.
That's it.
But if you're trying to make a connection with someone who's established, you got to hit them with like value like that.
Oh, of
Like,
course,
you got
but
to
like-
be like, hey, here's this fucking these videos I clipped
It's already,
up for you.
by the time that person reads the message, they already have to see the value, or else it's like,
Yeah.
it's not like, oh, like
Yeah.
I'll do this later, or like
You know,
I
if
said,
it's a designer you want to work with, it's like,
some people you only get like literally like one chance, one impression, one time. Like they'll open your message one time and that's it.
yeah.
So I would say that's the biggest thing, but also like portraying yourself as like a welcoming person, like someone that's not intimidating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I go to your page and I see like you're on your stories and shit, and I see like you interact with people and like you have a lot of friends, you post pictures with different people, that's like welcoming to me. If you're a fucking page that posts quotes every day, okay, and I don't even know who's behind it, could be fucking Joe Biden behind that account, I'm not gonna talk to you.
there's no way
I
he's
promise you I'm
behind
not gonna
that
talk
account.
to you. I need to know, I need to see legitimacy, and I need to see that it's like, if I'm gonna message you, I'm not scared to, and I think that there's something in there that you're gonna message me back. There's some way that
Yeah.
you will
Well,
message me back.
I think ultimately like people have to remember like every relationship is a business. You need to look at it like a business relationship.
Yeah.
And I don't mean like how much money you're making, but it's like what are you guys exchanging? Right. And again, it can be a service for money, a service for service, or it could just be like, yo, this guy motivates me every day. So now I want to help him out, or vice versa. Right. So it's like you have to look at it like that. And especially from a business standpoint, when you're trying to network, like at the end of the day, you're just another business transaction for the person you're trying to reach out to.
yeah.
So come with that value.
Yep.
Like, hey, bro, how's it going? It's like you're not going to get a response. Just
No.
reality. I know you're trying to be nice, but it's not going to work.
And you gotta really like already have like a presence down pat where like if you message me and I go to your page, like I get it already. I understand.
need to know, like, who you are, what
I
you
understand.
do.
Your last
Yeah.
pick was not in 2017.
Yes.
Because now I don't even know if you look like that anymore, if it's the same person, if you changed something about yourself, you know, like I don't know about those things.
No, well, to be fair,
I just want to
like-
see that you're active and you're present, because that's what I am, and I like to connect with people that are similar.
Well, to be fair, like, okay, the guy we hired, shout out Tony B, my guy
Tony B.
He his Instagram has no pictures, but
Oh, his IG looks like he's gonna hack me at any
Yeah.
moment.
but he came with that value.
But he came with the value. See, like if you're missing something, you got to make up for it somewhere
Somewhere
else. Like
else,
he
yeah.
wasn't gonna be like, I'm DMing these guys, they're gonna see my page, they're gonna be wowed.
Yeah.
That was not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, I gotta do free work and I'm gonna send it straight to them.
Yeah, and he has a job.
That's fine,
Shout out Tony B, love
right?
you, bro.
So yeah, but don't be scared. Get out there.
Okay,
you
what
know?
else you got? What else you got?
The differences between hustling in Toronto versus Miami. It's like if you guys know soccer.
Holy fuck. Holy shit.
It's like AC Milan playing Toronto FC. Shout out all my guys, Toronto FC. I love you guys, but AC would obviously deal with you guys.
No. It's like it's the equivalent.
There's no comparison. Pretty much is what I'm saying.
Yeah, you can't compare it. Hustling in Toronto is like.
Hustling in Toronto is there's no hustling in Toronto. It's like you just wake up and it's like, oh, another day on this earth. Let's see the least amount I can do today. and then in Miami is the opposite. You wake up, you see a yacht driving by your condo with 10 rockets on it, and then you look the other way and there's 3 McLarens racing on a bridge over the river,
Over the yacht.
3 helicopters in the sky.
Steve will do it.
And then
20
the only
Rolexes.
The only thing in your mind at that point is how much Bitcoin can I make? That's it.
Yeah. It's facts.
Okay, so that's the difference. The differences are everything. Everything is the difference, bro. I don't care what anyone says, bro. There's so many talented people here in Toronto, but if they were in Miami, that's
Okay,
it. That's
end it
if
there.
they were in
Okay,
Miami, if
Next
they were,
one. Let's go. Next one.
So that's the difference. The difference is everything. Please
Please.
don't even waste my time.
Wow, that was a.
I don't like that one either.
No? Okay.
Oh my God, Stefano back here, bro.
What did he say?
Andrew Tate's forehead.
Holy fuck. Well, it's. I think it's like.
Okay, he asked me, would we ever date a liberal bird?
Who asked that, Stefano?
Stefano Pacquiao.
Oh my god.
No. Dean, I think, would you?
No, not like, it depends on what you define as liberal. Like, Jesus Christ. No.
Okay, no, liberal, like the person could probably be liberal and not even know that they're wrong by being liberal right now. Do you
Like
see what I'm saying?
far left, you must be vaccinated with a double mask. No. Get away from
Ukraine
me.
flag on the car.
Yeah.
Proper.
You're German and you got the Ukrainian flag.
What if she's like she's chill about all like the vax stuff, but she has a Ukraine tat?
No.
That's so funny. Okay, listen. No.
No. Okay, hold on. No, let me answer that properly.
Once a liberal, always a liberal.
No, that's not true. Let me answer that properly. No, you want to, I mean, if you're dating to eventually marry and whatever, go long, or marry your kids or whatever your plans are, but like long term, you want to be with someone whose views align. If your ideologies don't align and your views don't align, there's gonna be a lot of friction.
How did you even get to date number 3 if you're like...
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Anyway, so you know what I mean? No, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
Anyways,
no.
no. You need to align.
Yo, my guy Jibbies.
Yo.
Shout out Jibbies at Jibbies11.
Uncle
Go check out their
Jibbies.
pod, GTA pod. We're gonna be on it soon. We're gonna
Yeah.
fuck shit up on that pod. My boy Jibbies. He wants to know, who are your biggest influences / inspirations? Okay, I'm gonna go one, you go one, and we can go like that.
We'll
And
go back
even
and
you can
forth?
throw one in there. Jay, you
Okay.
can toss one in there from back there if you want.
Okay, go.
My first, Jay, don't laugh back there. I would have to say either LeBron James. And this is not like just the last 6 months kind of thing. This is like a 10-year thing.
Yeah, okay.
Like who's influenced you over time.
Okay.
I would say LeBron James, Cristiano Ronaldo. Like that was the first that I wanted to be like, I want to be a beast. When I seen those guys, I'm like, I want to be a beast like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
But that's like sports. That's like athletes.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of people that play sports as a younger kid, like their first inspirations are athletes.
Usually it starts with an athlete.
You see what I'm saying?
Usually starts with an athlete.
Yeah.
I mean, not you.
No. I didn't
You're
play
literally the
fucking sports.
CEO of Apple. So like you have
We're actually-
different
guys. If you didn't know, we're sitting down with the CEO of Apple today.
like we're literally with him right now.
This is crazy.
So Dean's the only person I know that at the age of 10,
Yeah.
he was inspired to have an Apple museum. Other than him,
Before that, even.
other than him, I think everyone looked at athletes, you know?
Yeah.
So I would say Ronaldo, LeBron James, just because their work ethic, and just like they're fucking alphas, they're fucking beasts, and I love that.
Yeah. For me, yeah, like obviously there's a couple sports guys, but I think like, which is crazy, the first like real guy that I was like, yo, like this guy's inspiring me, was Drake.
Nice.
I lined up. I was in grade 7, I think. Grade 7. I lined up at HMV on Queen Street in Toronto to meet Drake. I lined up at like 3 a.m. the night before, camped out to go meet him because I just thought he was such a top G at the time. And then like as time progressed, I became more and more inspired because obviously his growth was just exponential. But at the same time, it was cool because it made me feel like I believe that I could do something big because he was from the same city as me. So for me, it was Drake, and still to this day, it is. Like, I mean, whatever. The guy is just, he's on top of the world. He's the best at his craft. You know, like, he's got the stats. Everything backs it up. He moves like a top G. No one could tell that guy anything. Like, you know what I mean? And I respect that. And then obviously the whole aspect of, like, you see he takes care of his family, brings up his team, his squad. So, yeah. That's my guy, to be honest. Drake has been like my like idol, someone I've idolized for a very long time now. You know, plus 10 years at least. So
Yeah, he's a fucking good
we'll
one.
we'll fucking clip this
That's a
back.
fucking good
We'll
one,
clip
bro.
this back when we get him on. But you see what I'm saying? Little manifestation thing. Ding. You know what I mean?
How about
But
you, Dean?
You already know. But you want to know why? Okay, so
Tell me who.
it's obviously Steve Jobs.
Okay. Yes.
Obviously. But I
Uncle
was
Stevie.
young when if you had a fucking Apple anything, you were a fucking
Top G.
weird. No, you were a weirdo,
Oh,
bro.
yeah?
Like, you couldn't
Oh,
play
yeah?
the games that everybody was playing.
Oh,
You
yeah,
couldn't
true,
do
true,
anything.
true.
So it was back in the day. But the part that I really liked about the way he built the business, Apple obviously, and ran the business was he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And I could tell even from when I was 10 years old, this guy is not making the next iPod, the next thing, because he's like, oh, that's going to make me even richer and I can buy my next biggest yacht. That's fine if that's who you are. Jeff Bezos, that kind of guy, I can tell they're doing it for the money. He was doing it to be like, no, we're going to make the best shit fucking possible, because it's almost like an ego thing, I think, for him. Maybe it was like, I want to make the best shit on the fucking planet.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if you can see if that's great right now. I'm going to do it my way, and you're going to figure out that my way was fucking right, even though everybody else is telling me I'm fucking wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's kind of how I've been living my fucking life, whether I knew it or not. I've been
Yeah.
doing it like that. Like, I'm going to do what I want to fucking do. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but it's because I was wrong, not because I went and followed orders from some fucking bukiak
Yeah.
who's going to tell me to do something every day. And then I realized when I'm 50, I was fucking wrong.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you did it
Yeah.
wrong. No, you know what? I actually really respect that. And there's a saying. I'm not even gonna say what it is because I will totally butcher it. But it's like, if you're gonna fail at something, fail doing it your own way.
Yeah.
Because if you fail at something, doing it the way someone told you to do it, that's like a double fail. Like,
That's
you're gonna
gutless.
be
That's
you're gonna
like-
be like extra
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
cheese at yourself when you fail because you listened to the way someone else told you to do it.
Yeah.
So I rate that, and I see that. I knowing like obviously a lot of the same people.
Yeah.
Me and you. You live a completely different life than them, but you also look 10 times happier than them.
Oh, I mean, for sure. Even when I had to do some of that stuff where I had to follow orders, you know, financial stuff, I had to do that for a while. I had a job
of
for a while,
course.
whatever. And as much as I liked the job, it was still a job. But
Yeah.
I got out as soon as I could.
Yeah.
I got out as soon as I could. And I realized the only way to be happy, for me at least, I don't know, maybe some people are happy following orders, was to not follow orders and do it my
Yeah.
way. If I want to do this for a business, I'm going to fucking do it. And I'm going to make it as good as I can. If I'm going to do this as a bit, I'm going to do what I need to do.
Yeah.
On my terms, right?
Your terms.
And
if
that's
you
kinda how
fail,
he
if
went.
you fail, it's on you, and there's no one else.
But I'm not gonna fail. I'm gonna have a misstep, and then I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep going. You know
I'm
what
just
I
saying,
mean?
like, right? Like,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
if you
yeah.
fail
No,
at something,
but-
you failed in your own way. You failed doing it the way you wanted, right?
Yeah.
And that was the biggest thing. No, listen, we've all had failures, I'm sure, and doing things and then being like, holy fuck, that was a massive fail. But like, you go down learning a lesson because you did it the way you thought was the right way to do it.
Yeah.
And you learn.
But
And
that's
you move to
also
next
how the
thing.
only way you become an original human fucking being.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
Not a fucking robot.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Well, how many people would have told you guys are fucking morons starting a podcast
Everybody
at the
told us
beginning?
that.
Everybody,
Everybody
right?
did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Everybody.
People told me the same thing when I quit my job. You're a moron for leaving this job. You could make so much money, bro. One day you could be upstairs and they make like 150 grand a year. I was like, why don't you fucking kill me right now? Because
Yeah,
that's not
yeah,
happening. I'm out of here. I need to leave before that
Upstairs?
becomes
That's
too
fucked.
comfortable, bro.
Like when you make it to the final boss? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Upstairs.
That's fucking
Yeah, yeah,
cringy,
yeah.
dude.
It's fuck. Well, it's because a lot of those people they see that as like an accomplishment. For me, it would have been like a death sentence. Like
Yeah.
there's no fucking way. Those people upstairs are miserable. They come in slouching with their lunchbox and they go upstairs and they're on the phone all day wanting to kill
Not the
themselves.
lunchbox.
You're the lunchbox.
Not the
You know what I mean?
lunchbox.
That's fucked. Okay, but
Anyways.
how about like in terms of like, okay, these are like big inspirational people. Like in terms of like day to day, is there anyone that's influenced the way that you like live your life?
I mean, for all of us, it's probably our family, like our
100%.
fathers. You know, I mean, I was
100%.
thinking we were talking about outside of
No,
that,
no,
but
I'm trying to go outside of that. I'm still trying to go outside of that, like outside of family and friends and stuff like. Is
It
there
was
like,
him for real. Like that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how I wanted to. I saw him go on stage. I was watching him from when I was like, you guys are in diapers probably. I was watching his presentations and just the way he took no shit And like if a reporter asked him a stupid fucking question, he'd call
blast
him. He
them,
blast him. He didn't give a
Yeah, I
fuck
love
about
that.
the
So
media.
Do you think like someone younger, like if they're just like if someone just watches him all day, they're gonna start acting like
If
him?
you want to start your own business, go watch every single one of his fucking presentations and interviews and stuff. They kicked him out of the board on Apple.
Yeah, they kicked him out of the board.
They kicked him out of the company he started. He went to start another company and he was doing so well. Apple bought
brought
that
him
fucking
back.
company and
Yeah,
made
yeah.
him the CEO of Apple.
Yeah.
He started a new computer company and his shit was like basically the stuff he created in that new company is the reason why you can use your iPhone and your laptop and everything
All
right
together.
now. The foundation, what he
Yeah.
did on his own, again, he left and he started his own shit again, and it was so good. Fucking Apple had to buy it. Like
Yeah.
they had to buy it and be like, "Fuck, we fucked up." Like
That's
you were,
legendary.
that's
though.
legendary.
That's
you know what I
legendary.
mean?
That's
He
actually
did it his
legendary.
own fucking way. It's like, okay, fuck you. You don't want me, no problem. I'll come in and I'll
Yeah.
destroy your company if you don't take me back.
As my guy Jay would say, that's generational.
That's generational.
That's
bro.
actually generational.
That's generational.
Damn. Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm sure there's a couple other, but that's like the one that
Yeah,
I
that's
would say like
that's a big one. Yeah, yeah.
All right,
that's
a
a
couple
huge
more
one.
questions here, kids.
Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Let's
Shout out Natasha Sorella.
Hey.
You already
let's
know.
go.
Big work she's putting in for neighborhood right now.
Big sis team.
Been killing it.
This is my big sis.
For anyone who doesn't know, that's Sorella's sister.
Yes,
okay?
sir.
So now you know.
What the fuck does she want to know?
She said, "What will be your I made it moment?"
Wow, that's a fucking good
It's a
question.
good question. It's
That's
a good
very
question.
good question.
Yeah, it is a good question.
Bridal path for me.
Yeah, you've been saying that for like 2 years.
I'm gonna
since
make
we
it way
started.
before Bridal
know.
Path. I'm not waiting till Bridal Path to make it.
No, but
No, I think like depends what it is to make it to you. You know what I mean? Is
No,
Bridal
That's
Path
what
like
she's
defined?
asking you. To you, what is the
no,
you
no,
made
no.
it.
But okay, I don't see like I made it as the end. I see like I made it as just like
Yeah,
a holy fuck moment.
yeah,
But bro, guys like us, we don't stop at the holy fuck moment.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just saying, a lot of people like, dude, a lot of people have hit me up and said, "Yo, what you guys have accomplished is crazy. Like you made it." And I'm like, "No, dude. Like we're not even close."
no, that's fried.
I'm saying the moment I'll actually say, "Yo, I made it," is the moment when I get the keys to my house on Bridal Path. But again, that doesn't mean that I stop.
Yeah,
And for anyone listening, like anyone for our American audience, like Bridal Path is like the most prestigious place to live in Canada. It's located in Toronto. It's where Drake lives. And these houses are like 30, 40, 50,000 square feet. Like it's just, they're insane anyways. Me and this guy drive through it all the time. But that will be like my, like, okay, I have I made it. But again, I'm not done at that point. But for me, that's what it will be. I don't know. What's it for you? Dean, you know your I made it moment?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
you
I'm gonna
say
go
first, Dean.
I don't know. I think I don't know. It's hard to say because I'm not sure. I haven't thought about it yet because I don't, like you said, like I don't plan on stopping. So like, what is the I made it moment? I think maybe the I made it moment is the like having like residual income every month that is probably enough to take care of like a large amount of money coming in from investments and stuff like that where I don't have to work anymore, but I still can.
You still do
I
because
still
you're gonna
do want to, and obviously keep going, but that I have enough just coming in automatically where I can do stuff that I can do less stuff that I don't want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody does
Yeah.
stuff for money. Even if you have your own business, you have clients you don't want to have to deal with and everything. You know what I mean? You know.
Yeah.
That. So that's probably for me.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
when I can finally say no to anybody I want to
Yeah.
for
I
money.
hear you.
Damn.
That's a good answer.
I'm having some trouble here, and I think it's because mine changes.
Okay, but what is it right now?
Today.
Right now it would be like it depends. Like right now, it would have to probably do with the podcast, to be honest.
Okay.
Like sitting down with like a Jordan Peterson, I'd be like,
Yeah.
bro. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
the
like,
thing is, like, the thing
it just
is,
depends. But like, if you asked me 3 years ago, I already had like 3 I made it moments.
Yeah.
And then you do it, and then you're like, okay, what's the next I made it moment?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
get an office and start a company. I made it.
Yeah.
Stop promoting so we don't have to worry about that money and make real money. That's I made it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Dave Grutman.
Signed by Nelk, I made it. Like it's like
Yeah.
so it keeps changing. But like I think I'm gonna have to touch upon what Dean said about
Yeah.
like looking around and like everyone around me is blessed as much as they can, like as much as they can be.
Yeah.
And like
And
it's-
I like the whole I like your answer too in terms of like there's enough money coming in like residually that like you can say no to anything.
Yeah. You really have financial freedom at that point.
And that's not even far off. Like, it's not even like, oh, bro, one day I'm gonna have a $40 million mansion. Like, to say no to a lot of people right now is not far off I mean, you guys can probably already do that. I could probably do that, but obviously your financial goals.
No, the thing is you want to keep growing.
Yeah. So, like, you know, it's not that far off for a lot of people.
Yeah. No.
I hear you, Stevie.
I hear you.
What's that?
That's how you're feeling, Stevie?
You look like Stevie Wonder over there with those fucking glasses.
All right, we'll do one more, guys.
All right, let's go.
This is from our friends at Public Fines. Okay.
Shout out Public Fines.
Shout out Public Fines. What are the top 3 most important habits to be a successful entrepreneur? Whew.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
I will say one of them.
Okay.
I will say that you have to really lead by example and prove yourself to people. I think that that's a huge thing that a lot of people look past when they start a business or they want to start a business. I think that they just feel that they have this entitlement already. You start a business and you feel like people should already respect you and want to work with you and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I would say. Like,
I think so. I think like if you could put that into like a trait or something, like I think the best way to put that is practice what you preach.
Yeah, all the time.
and lead by example.
All the time. And then I would say that's a huge one because how crazy is it that that's probably one of the biggest things, and how many people don't do that?
No, that's like
They'll come to you and be like, yo, let me do this for you. And it's like they would never do that for themselves.
Yeah.
Or for their own business.
Yeah,
and
which
it's
is
like
crazy.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So practice what you preach, I think, is huge. I think people just like fucking let it fly right by. I think being transparent, I think lying to people will get you fucked real quick. I think not being real with people, lying to people to try and big yourself up, all that kind of stuff. Not being genuine is the worst thing you could do.
I think
being genuine is the best thing you could do.
The transparency is important. It's not
exactly.
I don't even think it's necessarily about lying. I think it's like more about like telling people straight. If you have business partners, you have something to say, you say it straight. If you have employees, you have something to say, you say it straight.
Yeah.
That goes all the way down to your family. But anyways, in terms of business,
in terms of
just business and whatever, like just being transparent and being honest.
And then I would have to say learning from your mistakes.
Yeah.
I think that's one that I see people make the same mistakes. I even make the same mistakes. You make the same mistakes sometimes. We all do. But if you can master like making a mistake and being like, yo, okay, like how do I make sure that never happens again for real?
Yeah.
You're gonna be okay.
I think there's a part of like, we said this a long time ago. I think I said it. I don't know who I said it. You said it. We said like, dude, it's like season 1. A good entrepreneur is a balanced human being. And I think that's like, you got to also like, this part goes over people's heads all the time. You got to take care of yourself.
100%.
You got to take care of your body. You got to take care of your mind. Ultimately, if you're fucking ripped, but your mind's all over the place, it's not going to work. If you got your mind right, but you're a fat slob who doesn't take care of his own breather,
that was like me season 1.
Then like it's not gonna work out. Like, you know what I mean? So you got to get your head right and your body right if you really want to take things to the next level.
Yeah,
I think that's important. And then I think holding yourself accountable is another big one that people fail to do
because they don't want to do it. It's too much responsibility.
Well, like I'll give you a good example. Like I was on another podcast from some guys I went to high school with, and we were talking about this. I was talking about this. I was saying how like my friend group has been decimated. I don't want to sound like a fucking like loser, but I don't have
no,
friends.
I think it happens to everyone though.
I don't have friends, bro. Like I have nobody that I really spend aimless time with. The only people I spend aimless time with is my family. Like those are the only people that I'll give like my mindless hours to.
Do you remember what I said to you like maybe a year and a half ago? We were just here talking shit after our podcast. I said the same fucking thing. I said I have like 3 friends that like are on the same fucking like wavelength.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's normal. But that's normal.
That's
bro.
normal.
That's not crazy. Like that's actually completely normal.
No, I don't think so.
I'm telling you, bro. Like who do you know that went to go pursue their own path that kept all of their friends?
there's the different. That's
but
what I was going to say.
But that's why I'm saying it's normal because when you go pursue your own path, bro.
No, but some people,
not everyone's gonna jump on that path.
No, but some people are afraid to do that, or let's say they do. They're like, yo, you know what? Like, I'm gonna start a clothing line. Okay, I'm gonna start a clothing company, a t-shirt company. But then they're spending all their time in their buddy's garage smoking weed with guys that like they don't really like.
Yeah.
They don't really align values with. And they waste time doing that. And that's why I'm saying like, and I said this on the other podcast, I said, when I cut my group down to like just my family, my business partners and whatever, and then like 2 friends that I see, like and barely, like I became more productive. My vision became clearer. I got way more shit done. I progressed way faster. You know what I mean? Like everything elevated because I cut off all the extra fat.
And I'm going to add one more thing to that.
Yeah.
And the women, by the way. If you have a girlfriend and you're trying to start your own business and get things going, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You're fucked.
I don't agree with that.
It depends.
I don't agree with that. What I think is that then it just comes down to making sure that there's boundaries.
Well, yeah. Okay. So
But
you have to have the rare right
But a lot
one.
of dudes, the thing is, it's not even so much about the woman. It's about the man and how he approaches it from the beginning.
Yeah.
If you approach a relationship from the beginning, you're telling her, baby, you're my everything, but I'm going to give you all my time.
Yeah.
Then, bro, the second you start a business and you can't give her 90% of your time anymore, then it gets fucked.
That's what I meant, more of that. Like a lot of people that I know that have had their own business, have their own businesses, or have been trying to start it, and then all I see is them posting snaps or Instagram stories.
Dinners with their broad, bro,
like,
ice
wait a
cream,
minute,
gelato,
yeah, you're trying to start a business here. You need to make sure you save as much money as possible so you can fail as long as possible until you win.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? If you're let's just use a photographer as an example because that's what I started out at.
Yeah.
Like, I needed to make sure that I wasn't going to fucking buy a steak dinner every weekend and like spending $200 here for dinner. But because if I didn't get a job for 2 weeks, I needed that fucking $200 that I was going to spend on a steak dinner, right?
Yeah.
That's the problem with having like something like that, or going out with your friends, even if it's not a girl, going out with your friends. If you just take that all down and focus on yourself, I think you lose a lot of people, but that's what happens.
Yeah, but you lose a lot of people, but you gain a lot more.
You gain a lot more for yourself.
And ultimately, and then that's where I go back to the thing of like accountability. Like, yo, you're gonna have the moment where you've made your group smaller, and then you're gonna get FOMO. You're gonna see people on IG and their stories, and they're saucing, pouring tequila bottles down their throat, and you're gonna be like, fuck, I wish I was there. But then you gotta remember, you gotta wake up at 6 a.m. the next day to go work out, and then you have a fucking call with a potential client at 9 and whatever. So it's like, like staying accountable, staying consistent in the things you want. And I think that's very important. People don't do that. You got to realize who is worth your time. You went hard with that after you watched the fucking like 4 hour or read the 4 hour work week or something. You're like, bro, my time is so valuable. And I'm like,
bro, I don't answer my phone.
Yo, this
have
guy,
I answered my phone since I read that book?
This guy's the only guy that literally 24/7, 365 is on do not disturb.
Yeah, but it's just because I will pick what I put my attention to on my phone. That's it.
Yeah. No, but I'll even say that to life. I'm telling you, the only people that I will give like aimless time to is my family.
Well, think about
Other
it.
than that,
my
nobody
phone,
else.
I'm always on do not disturb. My life, I'm the same.
Yeah.
In real life, I'm the same.
This guy heard the Drizzy track and it just never
It's game
was the
over.
same.
You know what I mean?
Yo,
But
stay accountable, all right? If you want something, who do you really want to be? That's the first question. And when you know who you really want to be, you got to be honest with yourself on how you're going to get there. And you're not going to get there by chilling with your boys or chilling with your girls and gossiping about bullshit. And,
that's broke talk.
And yeah, it's facts. Fam.
That's broke talk.
Broke talk.
I got no time for no broke talk.
Okay, I think
Anyways,
we're there,
guys,
right?
it's been a fucking slice straight up. The merch is out, so go fucking buy it right now.
Yeah.
Like
Which is
now.
all- we got links everywhere. I'll have links all over
Links
the fucking
everywhere.
place. And
Yeah.
listen, if you made it this far, we love you straight up. Appreciate you guys, man. And this, I will say the support has been crazy. And we love it, man. The support coming from everywhere, coming from across the pond. We're getting support across the pond, eh? Yeah, bruv.
Doing nice in
New
Europe.
Zealand, bare spots I would have never imagined. Australia.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's crazy,
Yeah.
man. Across the pond, you know what I mean?
It's crazy.
We got to go across the pond soon, though. Soon.
Bello.
We got a tour across the pond.
I'm so down.
Okay, anyways, guys, we love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Dean, you're a fucking legend. I don't know about you.
Later.
Anyways, Dean.
We're motherfucking out.